London 2012, the Games of the 30th Olympiad. One of the most complex broadcasting events of modern times. The Brazilian broadcaster Globosat covered the Games on their 4 SporTV satellite channels. TSL were chosen to build their broadcasting infrastructure in a most unusual location, Lund Point, a 1960s block of council flats overlooking the Olympic Park. In order to simplify the accreditation process, provide easier access for their journalists and for the spectacular view across the park, Lund Point was selected as a hub for Globosat's coverage. The footage from the Games is provided by the Olympic Broadcasting Services, the OBS. They have their own cameras at all the venues, and these images are the same for all broadcasters. Additionally, on the park itself, an international broadcasting centre, the IBC, was built to provide a hub for broadcasters to augment the footage provided by the OBS. For Globosat, this footage was fed to Lund Point and to the Glass Studio before finally being transmitted back to Brazil.
Globosat are running 4 channels simultaneously, 15 hours a day of live coverage back to Brazil. So this is where they are controlling what's going out on which channel, what the pictures are. They're also doing live voiceover Portuguese commentary over clean feed pictures, and all that's being coordinated from here. So this is their technical centre. The greatest challenge of the whole project was the Glass Studios. So you can imagine building a full 1+2 television studio with all the technical infrastructure behind that in what was originally a council flat. The logistics of getting the equipment to site, into the building via a builder's hoist up the outside of the building up to the 19th floor. The building is riddled with asbestos. The building is a domestic building, so the floor loading restricted to 150 kilos per square metre means that a fully populated rack cannot have anything stood next to it. It's been all those sort of logistical issues. The actual broadcast systems themselves have been of a standard that TSL is not unused to dealing with, but it's the actual circumstances under which we built it and the fact that it is for the Olympics, therefore the deadline by which it had to be up and running and operational was absolutely hard and fast. There was no possibility of any slippage whatsoever. Their reaction has been fantastic. They've been absolutely chuffed. There's been no problems. We've had no significant issues. So their opinion of TSL has been absolutely fantastic.
I recommend TSL because TSL has a very high professional team. They are very committed and hardworking to solve the problems that are in a project like that. So great job, TSL.